Do you spend a lot of time thinking and maybe even worrying about money? Or do you find that there might be times where you avoid thinking about money? How do you know if the time you spend thinking about money and taking action around money is being effective? If that's something that's on your mind at the moment, then I invite you to stick around and watch this video because it will be worth your time. Hi, I'm Susanna from Her Money, Her Purpose. And my work is around helping women earn more money, where that's their goal, also to effectively use their money so that they're really feeling like they're meeting their life and other financial goals, and to bring more joy and purpose and freedom into their work and into their lives. So yesterday morning when I was lying in bed awake, I was thinking about those three areas: using money, making money, and purpose. And how almost there's like a brilliant way to look at it and to structure it so that we can have a sense of where are we spending too much time and where could we be spending more time so we're not spending enough time. And the way that I thought of it and I stacked it was like this. And it's very deliberately like this because at the very bottom is the dense material level. And as we go up, it's about expansion. It's about moving into a place of those unlimited possibilities and unlimited potential, which is what we really are. So down the bottom, we have using money. With using money, it's a very important part. We need to look at how much money do we reasonably expect to come in and how are we going to allocate it. It's very boring, it's very practical, it's also very necessary. Where people that can kind of get out of whack is two ways. One is kind of ignoring it, like I don't open the bills when they come in, I don't look at my bank statement. And the other one is like obsession, looking at it constantly and feeling like I have to check my bank balance every time I go to spend money and really being quite obsessive and stressed about it. And believe me, I know if we're not reasonably expecting very much to come in and there are bills to pay, like it's easy to get into that place. I know that, but we still need to look at it. But how much? So is this something that you need to look at more or less? And I also want to give you a really big tip around the feelings about this. If you go into stress and overwhelm and worry and fear when you look at how much is reasonably expecting to come in and how to allocate it, the easiest way to shift that is to focus on gratitude. And I don't mean general gratitude, like I'm grateful that the sun is shining today type gratitude. I'm so grateful that I have good friends gratitude. No, specific gratitude with regards to that money that's coming in and what it's enabling you to do. Even though you might look and go, oh, but I wish I could do more and this is not ideal, that's okay. Focusing on what's good about it and what you're grateful for. And then, we might be in a place inevitably, no matter where we're at financially, a lot of times as humans, we're looking, ooh, I would like to have some more, please. But I don't recommend going from how am I using it to how can I get more. And by the way, you're spending 20% on how to use it and 80% on how to make it. But I want to skip that step for a minute because if we go straight from I don't have enough, I want more to let me get some strategies, let me figure out how to make it, it's really not a good energy to be creating money from or really creating anything from, not from a place of lack. So not from a place of I just gotta get more. It's not got a good energy. What I would actually recommend is jump up to the other 80%. So 20% around money, 80% purpose. So jump up to that 80% place, which can feel oh so good. And that is where your joy is. That is where you're connecting to. These are the gifts and talents that I have or that I want to further develop, and I want to offer them to the world. I want to offer. Spend time thinking about your offering and really feeling that connection to, oh, I want to give this. Giving this feels so good. And it's that kind of adage, do what you love and the money will follow. And so from that place of, I just love helping women with their money, or I just love helping women give birth in a way that feels really great, or I just love helping people rewrite their stories or learn how to do yoga, or whatever it is I just love doing. From that visionary, purpose-filled place, you're much more likely to start connecting into ways and means and strategies to monetize it. So we literally go from down here, this is what I've got, this is how I'm allocating it, jumping back up to this happy place and letting that trickle down into ideas and inspirations to monetize it. So it really is putting the purpose and the sharing and the contribution ahead of the money, but not neglecting. Like, don't stay up here and go, oh, it just feels so good, I'm doing it all for free. Yeah, you would, but you can't. Most of us can't, unless you're trust fund baby, or maybe you have like a sugar daddy. Personally, I don't have either of those, so we got to trickle this down into making some money as well, either from your job or in your business. But I know, I get it. You want that to be in a way that feels good, and you deserve that. And in all of this, we're not meant to be feeling bad. You're not put here to suffer. That is not your reason for being alive. You're put here to do this, to share these, and only you can do that. And the money part is easy. The money part is actually a lot easier than opening up our hearts and sharing our gifts and enabling ourselves to take, to receive in return something that is just so true to who we are. So I want to invite you to check in with that. Obviously, you don't have to record it in 10-second increments or anything like that, but just kind of check in and get a sense. Where am I spending my time? Is it 80% purpose and 20% money? And within the money, is it 80% earning and 20% using? Because I reckon if you start bringing that into more balance, you will see some really positive changes, as I have, as well as some of my clients. So once again, I'm Susanna from Her Money, Her Purpose. If you enjoyed this video, you can subscribe at hermoneyherpurpose.com, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you have any questions, you can even email me on Susanna@hermoneyherpurpose.com. Thank you, and many joyful blessings.